Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who was the first president? George Washington. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When was the Constitution written? (1787). There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one problem that led to the Civil War? Slavery. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.